peaceful conclusion in a couple of minutes here.
It looked at the start like Praggnanandhaa was going to lose a fourth game in his last 5, but the resilience he has shown is a testament to his strength. I mean, his age belies the fact that he is a true fighter. He has had a lot of experience in many of these events. He's just going to give checks. He knows he has the draw, so he just is going to go back and forth, and he's going to split the point with the world champion. A great showing after a tough stretch from Praggnanandhaa.
A great showing indeed. He is going to cherish this result for a long time. Holding the world champion to a draw with the black pieces is no easy matter. Magnus continues to think he's trying to find some pathway with his king that generates more intrigue, but I think it's just perpetual check there. There's nowhere to go, and Magnus might very well just repeat moves with king d3 and king e3. But the great thing, if you're Pragg, is that you're one of the lower-rated participants in the tournament, and even though he's got a minor score at this point, I think he's actually gaining rating, or if he's losing rating, it's not very much. So he is still very much on the path to 2,700 and beyond.
Okay, and it looks like it is about to be a 3-time repetition. Pragg looks up at Magnus. He knows that it's a draw. Here's the draw. Agreed. And the clock is stopped. And Magnus and... Oh, no, that's not where the king goes.
No, Magnus, you didn't win the game.
Yeah, that's funny. You put the kings on the light squares like that when white wins. You put them on the dark squares when black wins. But you put them in front of each other when it's a draw. So that was just a mindless thing by Magnus after a long game.
What a cheater.
They're talking about it. They're going to analyze a bit, and there is a lot of respect between these two. Of course, everyone has respect for Carlsen's chess. He has been the best player in the world for so long now. But Praggnanandhaa, he's on the rise, and he has secured a draw against Magnus Carlsen.
And these two draws that Magnus made against the Indian juniors, Gukesh and Praggnanandhaa, they have really sunk his attempt to complete the comeback and come back to win the tournament. Now, with a win in the last round, he can still put himself in prime position to score on the podium, but obviously this is going to be a very, very tough pill to swallow, especially given the kind of position that Magnus had after the opening. Those are games that we are accustomed to the world champion winning, 9 times out of 10. And this tournament, he's just been topsy-turvy. He's made uncharacteristic mistakes, but taking nothing away from Praggnanandhaa, who should be proud of this game and his defensive resilience.
Yes. Great game from Praggnanandhaa. For Magnus Carlsen, he moves to 7 points out of 12 games. So he remains a full point behind the leader, Nodirbek of Dussatarov. Anish Giri in second. He still is playing his game. Whether he will draw, win, or lose, that is up in the air. Nobody knows, not even him or his opponent, because it is an end game, but it is complex. So Magnus and Praggnanandhaa still talking about this game that they just played. The players must be exhausted, but they love chess. They want to talk about it. They want to see what the other person was planning if they had changed their moves throughout the game.
And they want to know the truth. They want to know the truth about the position. They are scientists, and these are people who have dedicated their entire lives to mastering their craft. And if it means sitting at the board for another 5 to 10 minutes after a 6-hour game, then that's what they're going to do. Pragg gets up. They're going to get some dinner and get some rest before the last game. Aronian isn't able to get some rest just yet.